I'm Chef Mark Tarbell. Welcome to Check Please Arizona. This is Ren & Wolf.
Ren & Wolf is a restaurant in downtown Phoenix. It's a modern cuisine. So the first reaction for people when it comes into Ren & Wolf is a big wow, right? People are not expecting to see animals and elevate a restaurant in downtown Phoenix. So in the morning we offer coffee, pastries, and everything is homemade. Then we open for lunch. We have hamburgers, salads, shrimps, ceviches. Then we go over to dinner where we have an open menu. We're trying to bring little details from every country. The fried cauliflower that comes with pipián, which is the sauce from Mexico. We have the A5 from Japan. We have the satar manouche, that's from the Middle East. We have a lot of steak. We have prime ribs. We have filet mignon and ribeyes. So the name of Ren & Wolf comes from the wren morning and the wolf at nighttime. My first impression in this restaurant, as soon as I walked in that kitchen, I knew that one day I was gonna be the executive. It just felt in my heart that I belong here. I think every dish in here has a little bit of me. But one of the dishes that I really enjoy, that I really like, is called the satar manouche. Satar manouche is a breakfast for people in the Middle East. But in here, I did a little bit of twist on it, with some cheese, truffle foam, and every time that dish goes out, I'm proud of it. Every day we work on different R&D, different type of cuisine. How can we make ourselves better than whatever we was last week? That's a big focus on us, trying to get better food, elevate it, so we can make people happy. At the end of the night, it pays out when you see the customer laughing, smiling, enjoying the food. That's what we're trying to do.
So Violet, how did you find Ren & Wolf?
So we live downtown.
Okay.
So we're constantly exploring. My sister-in-law lives at Cityscape, and she's actually the one that recommended it first.
So what makes it Ren & Wolf?
I love the atmosphere and the overall vibe. It's in the heart of downtown Phoenix, but you feel like you're transported to this cozy, secluded cabin in the woods. And there's not too many places where you can look a pheasant and a wolf square in the eyes while you eat.
Well, that's what I was leading to. Like, I was like, okay, how about the taxidermy?
Yeah, there's taxidermy.
There is some taxidermy here. It does have this really great vibe, very different, very unusual for me. I've never seen anything like it, actually. It's crazy cool. What did you think? Tell me what it's like for you.
Oh, I loved it. It was a lot of fun. We actually had our waiter take a picture with us in front of the wolf, and all the pictures were just amazing. These big, huge portraits from, side to side. But it's like going into another world there. I really liked it.
I foresee this place becoming a destination point, if it isn't already.
What's your go-to for appetizers there?
So we always get mac and cheese. So I guess that's technically an appetizer, but we eat it.
I think it's anything. For me, it's dessert.
Whatever you want to be. Yeah. Mac and cheese is definitely one of my favorites. They do a couple of different types of cheese, and then it's topped with chives and paprika. So it has a lot of flavor. It's really
big
good.
flavor.
Yeah.
So Louis, what did you have for appetizers?
The appetizer, Bing bread, I believe it's called, with the spread, flavored spreads, which is amazing because they kept bringing some bread too. And I thought there was the good flavors with the bread and all the spreads that they have. That's almost a meal in itself.
Christina, what did you have for appetizers?
I had the za'atar bread. It's a Mediterranean, and it is wonderful. It has Katamata olives and Gouda and Manchego.
Yeah, Manchego.
Manchego.
One of my favorite cheeses. Yeah, I love Manchego.
So really, really flavorful, wonderful. I loved it.
What about entrees?
So I had the fried cauliflower, and then my husband had the wild boar bolognese.
Oh, wild boar. That sounds really
Wild boar.
I wanted to brave it, but I didn't brave it.
It was not. It's not gamey, but it's a testament to the flavor because it did not taste gamey at all. It was sweet and a little spicy.
So tell me about the cauliflower. So you had the fried cauliflower entree.
Yes. It was not overly saturated. It was not over fried. I thought it was really good. It tastes very fresh and clean.
Cool.
It was really good. And then it was topped with a spicy pesto and a pickled cabbage. So it has a lot of dynamic flavors.
Christina, what did you have when you went there?
I had the Maine lobster ragu, and the meat portions are are small, kind of like I saved my lobster, but the flavor was so good. It was amazing. I didn't expect it to be so spicy, and it had a nice kick to it, which I love. So I really did enjoy it.
I love that too. So, what is the base of the main lobster ragu? Is it still tomato based?
Yeah, it was tomato based. It had some white wine.
Louis, what did you have?
I had the Chilean sea bass. Which is amazing.
Yeah.
It was cooked to perfection. The portion was small, so I'm a hearty eater. I was thinking of ordering another one.
Yeah.
Next time, do it.
Yeah, exactly. Vegetables that came with it was fennel, olives, tomato, and kale. And I'm expanding my horizons now with roasted artichoke and fennel and all this.
Kale.
Which is I did not like that before, but now it's on my.
It's not on your. Well, I call it the other angry lettuce, kale. It needs a lot of like
Love.
Parmesan cheese. involved, yes.
She's just right. It needs a lot of love.
Did you have anything to drink, Violet?
I did. I had the Miss Violet Beauregard because
Was it named after you?
I don't think so, but it was definitely calling my name.
Yeah.
It was really good. It's tequila based with blueberry, wink wink, and vanilla and orange.
Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Does sound
Was.
good.
Yeah,
Did
said
you have any-
tequila. Here we
Though,
go.
Louis, I know you were driving. Probably. Did you have anything?
No, my date did have
Your date.
a glass of red vino.
The Pinot Noir was amazing. Actually, it was cool because our waiter did describe where it came from and how it was connected with the restaurant and all that kind of stuff. So it was a lot of fun.
The owner's involved in the winery, right? In the one you had.
Yes, yeah.
That's really cool.
So it was cool to learn about that. But my favorite was the dessert.
Okay, well, tell me.
Yeah, so I had the bourbon butter cake.
The BBC.
We had that
Yes.
too. That
That's
was
what we had too.
amazing.
Really?
Oh,
That was
One,
amazing.
2, 3,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah,
It was definitely shareable, and it was just so good, so good. Every flavor meshed lovely
Exactly.
together.
It was topped with like a banana ice cream, but it was creamy like a gelato
Ooh,
and candied
nice.
pecans.
Yeah.
What is better than bourbon and banana and creamy gelato and
Yeah.
caramel and cake?
Right.
It was good.
It is your choice, so you get final takeaways. What do we want to tell our viewers?
Just be prepared to have just a memorable experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Louis, final takeaways.
I'm waiting for that DJ to come back on Saturday.
Okay, done. We'll take that.
Party, yeah.
Christina.
You gotta have the BBC. You gotta have the cake.
Yeah.
Done. BBC.
Yeah.
If you want to try Wren and Wolf, it's located at First Avenue in Washington in downtown Phoenix. An average meal will cost $65, and they do take reservations.